Let me know how the volume is, because okay, there's a lot going on here. Let me get this volume where I want it on your end, because I can adjust mine separately. Also, I need to set to borderless window if I can. Oh, look at that. I mean, something about this is kind of cute, but like... Okay, wait, that might be better. We'll do full screen. What the hey? Alright, what are... Well, let's see. Oh yeah, full screen border. So when I do that, yeah, it tabs out, so... I don't really know what that does differently. Okay, that's full screen on off. And then the borderless full screen border style A, which I don't like. B. I don't know the difference. Okay, we get a 1-bit mode and a 2-bit mode. Oh, look at that. We get extra color. Yeah, we'll do the 2-bit. Disable extra effects for certain scenes? Nah. Oh, there's a volume thing in here. Well, that's too bad. I already adjusted it. I want to look at the palettes. I love palettes. I like colors. I like things like that. Okay, so let me see the names. There's Standard, Abyssal, Spiral, Found Footage, Seaside, that's gonna be painful. Retro, Dark, okay, so that's like a Game Boy thing. On brand a little bit. Retro Light, LED, Uncanny Black, Neo 80s, Monolith, Pacey, is that what that one is? Flesh, Ripper, Archives, or was it supposed to be Cassie? Like Casio, of course. I don't know. Shrouded, Alarm, Wood, Honey, Jaguar. Okay, I think we're getting into the two-color colors. 2-color palettes now, instead of monochromes. Hills, never mind. Film, Mythos, Tides 1, Tides 2, XNX. I kind of like that one. That's a current leader. Grimoire, Clue, Sheba. Wait, that's got a 3rd color in there. Seaweed, Moldy Black, Attic, Kinda Black, Old Print, Deep Gold, Omen, Neon Slasher, yeah. Gothic. Gothic's not bad. Kinda like that one. ZR, Faraday, Iron Rain, Palm Trees, Blood Dawn. Is that Samhain? I can't read that. Riverside Incident, Backrooms, Mondo, Bloodlord, Skeleton King, Swamp Snarl, Faded Pumpkin. You think they should have just like given me the controls on the color at this point. Haircuts, Tarako, Gardener, Seville, Watercolor, Leatherface, Caution Tape, Cherry Candy, Oculation, Cursed Slab, Pretend the Slab. Marsh, apple pie, fish, copper, sienna, chocolata, sweet dreams, family crypt, empty church, cotton candy, shelter, 1990X, PAL 1. That's it, that we got to the end. Oh my god. Okay, what were the ones I liked? I liked, I think it was called Gothic. I think that might have been my favorite. Yeah, it's kind of simple. The other one that I liked was, this one around here, I think. Okay, well, I don't know what it was then, so guess we're going with Gothic. What do you have in here? Extra information displayed. Show me all the information. Show me all the information you want, honey. Extra math? Yeah, I love math. Skip palette customization. I mean, it's a little late. Mouse trail, no, I don't want that. Wait. I just noticed that my mouse cursor is visible on top of the mouse cursor. Maybe not for you guys. Is that... Let me make sure. Nope, it is. I don't know why it's a double. Beats me. Skip mystery tutorial. No, I don't know this game. Skip playthrough intro. You only see one cursor? Okay, well, I guess that's good. Wavy effect. Yeah. Check for connect gamepads. Gamepad support. Yeah, check for connected gamepads. I love gamepads. Creepy neighbor. Oh no. It's very specific. I feel like if there's anything that's traumatizing to you, like... Creepy neighbor is probably the last thing that's gonna... That's like the least weird that's in this game, I think. Maybe because it's so normal. That could be the key there, actually. Like whenever, like the least... The most mundane Disney villains are always like the scariest. Skip card pack screen and skip suitcase screen. Okay. This looks good. Oh, we can hit the X. Oh, can we... Gamepad does nothing. So... Oh well. Maybe we have to, like, check for it now? Nope. Oh well. No, I just hit options a second time. Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? There are many palettes to choose from. Oh, that's what they meant. Just skip asking. Yeah, we're good on this. If it's your first time playing World of Horror, it's recommended that you start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. Heard that. A tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. Quick play. Oh, that's quick play. Okay. Yeah, well, let's do it. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumple. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Am I gonna have to, like... I'm wondering if my avatar's gonna be in the way. It's not... No, it's just in front of these buttons. It's gonna be fine. Welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. You found a new item, Straight Razor. You found a new item, Taiyaki. Okay. Straight Razor. That seems like a good weapon. Yeah, we'll equip that. And what is this? That's a fish. It increases my reason by 1. Tasty. I guess I should just eat it now. Yeah, let's get that reason up. Because our reason is 17. No? Don't eat it now? Oh, is reason like a secondary... Is that like mental HP? Oh, okay. I wonder if it would have stopped me. I see. So stamina and reason are my 2 HPs. All right. The story so far. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? We're investigating this. I'll take the case. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors... I don't have scissors, I'm safe. You'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. All right. So we can access storage, explore, perform the ritual. So we don't want to perform the ritual yet. Let's look in our storage first. So we got our friend's diary. Let's check it out. All right. Strange tall woman has been following me all day. Not sure. The rest says. Let's see. I guess that's the last one. Maru is acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I will try to perform the ritual. This sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Other pages seem irrelevant to the case. I hope they're okay. Okay. Oh, go back. So, I guess I should... It was in one of the classrooms. I should go to my locker first, though. Or these other lockers. That one doesn't look normal inside. What's that? Or I guess that was for this one. What's that? Inside a locker you find a baseball bat. Feeling you might need it later, you decide to pick it up. Oh, okay, it doesn't... I don't need to click on... That seems like a pretty good weapon. So let's... Well, I guess we want to compare it. Let's see. Okay, the straight razor is damage 4, speed 90, 80% crit. Damage 4, speed 80, 70% crit. Looks like lower speed is better. I see nothing wrong with a tall woman following you around. Yeah, but she's got scissors. That's the scary part. The widest grin, I mean... You can... That's not a big deal, really. Who among us? Alright, seems like the straight razor... you know what? The bat's faster? Am I reading that right? Slightly dusty. Can I put it? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Slot B is for something else. All right. You need a tiny key to open this locker. All right, cool. Hello. All right, I'm gonna explore the school. All right. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Come closer or need... Okay, so I can't do whatever that is because I need the anatomy class perk. Dang it, I should have gone. Let's check out the doll, I guess. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white half-eaten corpse. -2 reason. Ouch. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. So maybe now I should eat the fish? Or maybe just wait a little bit more? We can tank a little bit more. We don't need all that reason. I still haven't found the chalk or the candles, so explore the school some more. To the schoolyard. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? No thanks. She suddenly grabs your hand. Oh, I insist. I eat the fish. In front of her. Just pull out a fish and... Rolled 8. Plus 0 out of 6. How I stare at the microwave, yeah. That can't be good for you. That creepy substitute hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? -2 stamina. Okay. Alright, something evil stalks the empty school corridors. You find an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was on the roof. You must hurry and find it. To open the door, click on the handle and drag the mouse with the mouse button pressed. Oh dear, they make you do that. Okay, cool. Yep. No thanks. Okay, we gotta go to the roof. I guess this will just take us to the roof. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry, or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk out there. Let's try to sneak. Failure. You raise your head in time to see Athiola's single eye glaring down at you. You scream as your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge, and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. 20 XP and a curse. Well, we kind of look badass now. Casting spells raises doom. I'll keep that in mind and do that sparingly. You found blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your rituals. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Why is that 2 buttons? We draw a sigil. Oh, okay. I think that's what we need. Okay. Oh, okay. I have to recreate it. That doesn't... It's close. Hey! Welcome to the horror stream. Okay. I need to look... Yeah, that's, I want to look... I guess it's gotta be like close enough. Because that one is like similar-ish, but it's like... I said it should be correct now, like, for a moment. Okay, I guess we'll go with that. So we got the chalk. We still need the candles though. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. What spells do we even have? We don't have it. Oh, we have Cauterize. Okay, well, I don't need to cast any spells because we've been cursed. Classroom. As you enter the school gym... Oh, we have to. Okay, we can't just, like, go away from it. We didn't need that reason. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed in the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Okay. Is there anything here that we need to... Let's do it. Wait, what's that? You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. This isn't what I had in mind. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Honey, absolutely. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring. Once you've filled the sequence bar... Are these labeled A, like B and C? Oh. Oh, right there. Okay. Once you've filled the sequence bar, press launch to finish your turn. Okay, and then A is just our inventory. Not everything is whatever. Okay, we want to wait. Oh, there it is. Offensive actions. No. Wait. Where's our bat? Because it says, like, attack without a weapon. Am I missing something? Or is this like the tutorial and they're just gonna make me do it that way? Yeah, I think that may be the case. So you should have paid more attention to summoning class. Yeah, probably so. Okay, now I got all my stuff. Attack with the bat. Strong attack with the bat. Okay, lower chance to hit. Oh, I can't change equipment during combat. Okay. Oh, dude, I misread that chance to hit. It says chance to... I thought it said chance to crit. Uh-oh. I should have picked the more accurate one. Consistency is more important. However, 80% times 2 is lower than 54% times 4. So that is... Okay, so we could get 2 of those or 3 of these. Let's see. So that'd be 12 either way. Let's take more swings. More likely to hit more times. Oh, wait, we can prepare. Yeah, okay, guarantee. Perfect. Where's my launch? Oh. With time, you'll discover... I just realized the tutorial's still happening. You'll discover new combat moves available through the action filter. But first you need a weapon. What do you mean look for an... No, we're good. We got a weapon. No, I'm hitting attack. Look, a new item has appeared in your inventory. Has it? In the upper right corner. Is this true? I guess they want me to do the tutorial, huh? Look for an improvised weapon. Well, if you wanted me to look for an improvised weapon, you probably shouldn't have given me one. Okay, well, I think we got a handle on it. I see the equip button. Prepare, attack, prepare, attack. No? Okay, I guess not. Wait. Attack, prepare, attack. Yeah. Guarantee the big one. Did it. We've defeated Scissor Woman. Why did she have 3 faces? The ancient horror lies on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You and your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You help him up, and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors, ending A. Alright, that was cool. I'm gonna do another one, because that was great.
And I'm also going to take a few bites of my soup.
All right. I like this color palette. This works really well. Do not ask me again. Do not ask me for anything ever again. Would you like to customize your next Looks playthrough? Oh wait, that isn't... Oh, I see, we just toggled that. Alright, so we did this one. Extracurricular activity. This option will prepare the standard Skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. Soup. Okay, that sounds like another tutorial. What is this? Choose your own character and other playthrough. Oh. I guess that's for... Let me just peek in this. One of the core ideas behind World of Horror is modularity, allowing you to mix and match various card packs with different content. Interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this right now. Wait. No. I don't know what I hit. I don't know what this is for, but... Wait, no, I want to do the tutorial. Rogue figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Oh wait, maybe this is... I don't know. We saw this. Oh, okay. This is a customized playthrough. I see, and we get to choose a character here. Okay, I would like to go back. Chat, how go back? Do I just exit game to go back? I wasn't done. I exit game to go back. Alright, booting up. I feel like the mouse is the best way to do it. Even if I got the gamepad to work, I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Alright. Do not ask me again. I guess it didn't save that. Alright. Rogue figures, yes, yes, yes. Booba. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. At the school that we are a student at or something. The Eternal Web. Chak Atarasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it, before it devours us all. Old Gods rule. You can't escape from combat encounters. Backstory World of Horror. Character exclusive perk cards only. First time playing? Select this. Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may initially be a little disorienting. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. That's the main game screen. Here you will interact with your surroundings. I feel like we're doing this out of order? I don't know. Because I feel like we kind of learned a lot of this. That's you on the right. That's me. Oh, I can hover over them. Okay. Yeah, see, this would have been good to know, maybe. I guess the tutorial, that first one was just like, here's a little taste or something. You don't worry your sweet little head about the stats yet. You eat that fish if you want it. Okay, so I think the stats they're just used for skill checks. Inventory, we kind of figured that one out. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. If you'd like to turn tutorial combat on, no, we got it. I think we got a handle on that. Okay, so this is a little bit different from just the school encounter. Let's start by checking out our home and see if there's anything useful there. Mailbox is empty. Something inside one of the boxes. Not overly concerned with that. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Nothing in there, I guess. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Okay, there's a little bit of a lot. I think I'm starting to get it. Like, you start a run with a character and solve mysteries till you die, I guess? Change clothes? What do we got? So we're wearing this. That's a mirror, actually. It's a nice movie poster. Alright, yeah, I guess our default outfit's pretty good. Yeah, it seems like the scissors thing was just like a demo. Maybe that was a demo. They did release a demo before the game came out. I bet that was it. Actually, I think I vaguely remember playing the demo. The peephole. Nothing weird. What's in my storage? Nothing. What's on TV? Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and, most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of arson. I mean... We're shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm. Oh. Tackle these 5 mysteries in any order. Okay. Click something in your room. I can click this. You could leave something to charge here. Inside a figurine you find some money. Hey, some funds. Looking good. I guess that's it. Okay. So we've got Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin, Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids, Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. Who's naming these? Alarming Account of Abnormal Arms. I guess that the demo was also all S's, wasn't it? Is this intended to be Game Boy Color horror? I think it's supposed to be like more like Commodore 64. I think that's the aesthetic they're going for. It definitely, like, because I think Castle Shadowgate was, I guess the game is just called Shadowgate, was originally on C64, and it looked a bit like this. Okay, none of these mean anything. As the decades roll on, technology only has developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over power lines. Oh, interesting. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Yeah, let's do the BBS quest. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, including everything from video games to sports to idol culture. The future. Yeah, this is in 1984 TG. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shirakawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? So I guess, is this the one that gets us demonetized on platforms we don't post to? I mean, it sounds like cyberbullying. Let's get on it. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work? Investigate the forest location twice to complete this quest. Can't investigate your home. We still don't have anything stored. I like this. You kind of like start like a whole campaign sort of thing. Okay, so we want to... Okay, we complete it by doing that, but we gotta get to the computer. Cost Doom to enter the schoolyard. Tell me about it. I guess we wanted to go to the library, so. You feel the gaze of the librarian. Yeah, and? Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident by the university building. Study old tomes, plus spell, plus 3% doom. Make notes, plus 5 XP, plus 2% doom. What do we have? We don't have any spells. Maybe we want to get one. Okay, so I'm not super aware of what Doom does. I assume that, okay, there it is, Doom percent. I'm guessing that I'm guessing it's bad, but it seems like it's kind of unavoidable as well. So let's learn a spell. Why not? You carry out a few books to the main reading room. Interpreting the old incomplete translations is tedious work. Finally, you find the fragment you were looking for. New spell. What do we get? I don't know. We get Book of Gore. Plus 3 reason and stamina. Add 1 random injury. Oh, we're just kind of redistributing there. And you can forget the spell to gain a reason. That might be useful in a pinch. I kind of wanted to use the computers. We got computers here. No? All right. Allies and perks. Status. Inventory. How do I even leave? guess we'll study some, make some notes. I don't know. That seems like it's just a small amount of XP. There's a... I guess I should have hit the other button, huh? Oh well. You decide to make some notes about subjects that could be relevant in this case. Hopefully all your work won't go to waste. Plus 5 XP. It's not a lot, but, you know, it'll do. Oh, that's just the public library. We want to go to the school library. Of course. Duh. Getting access to the student databases would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. Only there was a way to make her go away for a while. We have not succeeded on a check yet. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. This has been a waste of time. Okay, she apparently... Well, school library's computer doesn't have a modem. You happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her... Meet at her home in the city. Alright, let's do that. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package in the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Let's check it out. And we fail. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. What do I gotta do to pass a check? Oh, I have to roll under my stat, don't I? No? That's a dex check and it's 8. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, computers are heavy. While we're downtown, we could go shopping. We don't really have much in the way of funds, though, so not gonna be able to buy anything. To the apartments. Neighbor? You knock on your friend's door and wait. Hey, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time, okay? Alright, investigate the apartments. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Get closer to the door and ask what's the matter. Call the police. What if I just go back to bed? Call the police. We're in Japan. Maybe they're better. The man escapes when he hears the police sirens, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Plus 3% doom. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Okay, we have it set up. Nothing there. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you really could use a drink. I'm not familiar with my yokai. Is that what this is? Is there a vending? There's gotta be, right? Can I even? How much money do I have? I don't see where my money is. Is this it? Let's get the most expensive one. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. -1 funds. 1 fund less. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital's in chaos. The staff look exhausted. Last stat under reasoning. Okay. I need a slower dancing mode for this music. Maybe Cat Jam is probably good. Cat Jam or Dog Jam. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Cost student to enter heals injuries. Okay, so I could heal myself, I could heal my stamina and reason with a spell and then go to the hospital. Can't see Cat Jam anymore. I see it on mine, so there might be a, I don't know, make sure your plugins are up to date. I don't know. It's on BTTV. I'll investigate the hospital. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determine the causes of death. I ain't doing that. That's it. It sounds like a fantastic way to lose reason. Pull the cloth off the dissection table. Yeah, okay, I'll write on that. Find yourself in... Oh, we read that. Let's look in the cabinet. Perception check failure. We have no... I don't even know what a success looks like. Something flashes in the corner of a dusty drawer. Too late, you realize it's a rusty scalpel blade and cut yourself badly. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home in the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. You can hear a faint sobbing sound coming from an alley nearby. There you approach a man on his knees. When you take a step closer, he suddenly stops and perks up. You can hear the nauseating sound of tearing skin. All right. Reduces your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10 for the rest of... Okay, we don't want to do that. I think I will... I'll just look at him. And... yeah, we'll just do this. Oh, if we just have a tiny bit. We found a branch. How would we... There we go. Oh, what is the stats on the branch? Not bad. It'll do. Okay, so we want to prepare, attack, prepare, attack. 72% is actually pretty good. So maybe we just want to like... Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Perfect. When he finally died, his wife glued his face shut. He won't hurt her ever again. Glued corpse. I didn't notice it was saying that. Okay, we'll do that again. Easy. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. That's pretty fucked. I think this might not be just normal cyberbullying. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. -2 reason. You find the girl's house. Her grandparents greet you solemnly. Thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time, they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meals. It's getting late and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. Yeah, let's get that steak. I knew you'd like it, your friend says, winking and packaging it for you. Cool. We get steak, and it adds a new status. And recovers stamina. Is a status always good? The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Okay, I guess it's just telling me that I should investigate the village again. Or it's telling me that no, it's been circling where I want to go. Right? I lost track of what I'm doing. This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it can be an important place to investigate. Let's take the safe route. Taking the safe route costs you time, but you get to the top without incident. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed this location. Plus 5 XP, plus 2 doom. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Investigate computer. Welcome. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? Hi. I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. Why's text going out off the screen? You listen to the staticky signal on the other end. It's harsh to your ear, but then the noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it. Together. Is that is it a fax machine? We still have the branch. Base chance to hit is only 36. That means we are going to need to guarantee our attacks. Why should you resist? I'm just gonna keep hitting it. It will all be over soon. This is the scene from Office Space, right? Is this still my friend's computer? Like, they might be a little upset. I think it's just the modem, because the phone line's connected to it. It doesn't seem like it's like hurting me. We did it. 20 XP. Okay, yeah, there it is. You wrench the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yank the computer's plug from the socket. From the bulletin's number and a phone book, you find the system operator's address. When you enter the cramped apartment, you're met with a smiling, hanged teenager and a still running unplugged computer. You smash it to pieces. With the root cause gone, the suicides eventually slow. While you couldn't save those already in its thrall, you're relieved to know the bulletin won't take any more new victims. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Ending B. Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, plus 30 XP. There's still hope, minus 5 doom. Tireless, plus 1 reason and stamina. Time passes, plus 1 day. That was all in just 1 day? I feel like we spent a couple nights and doing things. The old god stirs. Click here to reveal its effects. Winds of plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay, that might be bad. No, looks like I don't have enough XP for a level up yet. Close. What's at the lighthouse? The ominous lighthouse has been closed for longer than you can remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Do I have a key? I wouldn't know where I'd see that in my inventory. I don't know. Alright, back home. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing here? What do you know? We didn't get any curses, thankfully. Okay, we gotta take a shower for that crazy shit. The shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature should you set it to? Okay, we can recover reason with cold, warm, small XP boost. Let's, we're close to leveling. I feel like maybe but then again, like one more combat encounter will probably do it. So, because that's not going to be enough for a level, I don't think. Let's get that reason back. Cold water helps you to organize your thoughts. I'm assuming that you can't just spam it. Yeah. Maybe we should have taken one at the beginning. I don't know. Didn't think about it. Custom mysteries? I missed that. Oh, okay. That would be like mods. Demolition of an old inner city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and, most recently... Oh, we already saw that. Alright. So we did this one. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. Alarming Account of Abnormal Arms. Definitely gonna want to do at least one more. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. That's not good. Is it the school janitor? Buddy, I think you might need a little bit more education on the matter. Put the pig in storage. How do I see my maximum stamina and reason. If such a thing exists. To downtown. Oh, actually, no, it costs Doom to enter. Let's not do that. I guess Doom is maybe similar to time. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. I kind of like that like you don't have just time. Like it doesn't say what day it is or what time of the day. I guess it does say it's day or night, but like it doesn't seem like time limits are a huge factor. Which like outside of Doom is what I'm kind of getting, and I like that. I like that it's kind of abstracted. Otherwise I get really stressed out. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. I don't have a map, so I guess I get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Plus 2 Doom. This was a waste of time. Asking around the neighborhood gets you some results. It seems that all the girls attended the same school. Go to the school. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? We're going around it. I ain't going through that. I like how this isn't even part of the mystery. This is just present. It's like, yeah, that's just normal. Better safe than sorry. You take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. Yeah. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them? Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. Okay, Time Warper. I wonder if I could just do... No. Not quite. I could get... This might be better. The Time Warper steals some of your lifespan. Uh-oh. That's the enemies. Okay. What's that? Oh, shoot. Alright, we gained 12 XP. That's exactly as much as we needed for a level. You advance to the next experience level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. Okay, perk. Okay, folklore studies, discipline, and running shoes. You level up and get running shoes. I feel like discipline. We can also get +1 to one of these or +6 to one of these, I guess. Discipline seems like a good choice. Oh, it tells us what they do. Regain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks. That's really good. if I succeeded on any of them. Folklore studies, +1 knowledge. Running shoes, smaller doom penalty from running from combat. I can't run from combat. This sounds really good. And I feel like I want to get, like, bring up my reason because it's dwindling. I also feel like I'd want to have a better chance to succeed on some checks because I haven't done that yet. I don't know. I think we're just gonna do this. Heal up. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids. Also, I maybe want to eat this and a new status. Yeah, let's do that. Gain a new status, hunger. That might not have been pig. Like, I think I might know what long pig is now. Huh. -1 charisma. Okay. Investigate morbid school? I thought maybe we're going to the seaside. This game has mermaids, I'm so hyped. It's about to. The nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. -1 stamina, -1 reason. Might know what's going on for that. Are these like giant fish? Because like you're gonna need a lot of. Maybe it's like get a whole bunch of them. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? Let's invite for coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for the recent horrific events? There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to affect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with it alone. Marry the Bigfoot girl, you're saying? It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Help the friend is our only option. We failed again. What do we gotta do to succeed on a check? Seriously. While moving the wardrobe through the doorway, you take a wrong step and sprain your ankle. It's nothing serious. Should have a problem walking for a few days. I literally have not succeeded. I don't know what success looks like. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement. That must be the place the kidnapper is keeping the missing swimmers. All right. Ooh. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. I would like a... Honestly, first aid sounds like a good plan here. Our weapon has been sufficient. We succeeded on something, oh my god. Okay, you have to roll under... I guess you roll under the stat? Has our knowledge always been so low? You find the first aid kit next to the storage cabinet. You quickly bandage yourself and leave the kitchen. +2 stamina. And we get +1 more stamina from our discipline. So that was some good healing. Marry the DM. What if I'm the DM? There's no turning back now. God, let's hope she's alright. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this. Okay, yeah. School basement. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress. Her upper torso, at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. Sewn, I guess. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks at you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Not giving up after the previous failure, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on. You. Maybe we should have looked for a weapon. Let's see. I feel like maybe we can do a little better than that. The enemy seems to be weak to this type of weapon. Oh, perfect. I missed one of those. Oh, he's hitting pretty... Oh no, that's his HP. Okay. I don't know where my HP is. Damage after each sequence, enemies perform an attack draining... Okay, that's the damage he deals. Got it. It'll be -1 stamina each time. So healing up was a good idea. This is working, because I can't do more than 3 attacks, so I might as well make 2 of them more accurate. Because I see, I missed 2 that time, but I usually hit at least 2. Okay, he only has 7 left. Let's make sure they hit. Got him. Mad Janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe and, using it as a crutch, you try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness in the school corridor. Fire axe. It's slow. I see. Okay, speed is how much speed it costs to use it then. That makes sense. You could sell it. It's not accurate either. It's slow and inaccurate, but does a lot of damage. So, yeah, it costs 100 to use, which means we can't boost its accuracy very well. So, I don't think that's going to be a keeper. I think that's going to be a seller. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found, but you'll sleep a little better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Ending A. Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, plus 30 XP. There's still hope, minus 5 doom. Tireless, plus 1 reason and stamina. Time passes, plus 1 day. The old god stirs. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Reason cost of all spells is increased by 1. Well, that's completely fine, considering that this heals my reason. I guess it just heals 1 less. But I get a random injury. Another key. So we're gonna heal that stamina. We got a lot of reason at this point. Weird, nothing happens. Still no new outfits. Okay, yeah, thanks for joining. I think I just go right into the next one. I wonder if there's ever gonna be something weird there. Or if there's like just a small chance. Music's a little faster. Alright, Vicious versus of a Violent Vigil. I think this is gonna be the actually maybe, I don't know, I might just yeah, let's keep going. Vicious versus of a Violent Vigil. You've received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your granduncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everyone? Tip: explore the mansion. Action will unlock new locations and progress this mystery. Okay, so this is a totally different format Instead of investigating the town, we're just at one location. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books? This room in particular really makes me want to play Shadowgate again. I mentioned it earlier, so I might need to add that one to my list. Question is, does that show up on, is that a Spooky Sunday game or an RPG Thursday game? I think it's more spooky than RPG. Yeah. It's really not an RPG. You could spare a minute to look through the books. No, we don't have time for this. We would get doomed that way. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? Should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it. Who's that? She's kind of cute. Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. If you want to pay respects to that old creep, follow the corridor to the right. Okay. Oh, I see. Explore mansion. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. That looks like the one that she had. I want to study that symbol. We fail. You try to recognize the symbols, but they shift and change right before your eyes. Dizzy, you escape the room as blood oozes from your nose. -2 reason. Good thing we got lots of it. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know. I guess I need to do it in the right order. Dilapidated corridor. As you return to the corridor, you notice another family member has arrived. You notice all the guests are studying small cards. You should ask them about it. You didn't get this. You didn't get this with a letter? Here, take mine. A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar across his cheek. Sotomura nervously scratches his arm. Scratches his scar. Vigil pamphlet. We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instructions we are asking you to follow closely. 9 p.m. Start of the vigil. 10 p.m. Pray over the body. Clap, clap, bow, bow. What time is it? 11 p.m. Light up fireplace. 12 a.m. Pray over the body. Clap, bow, bow, bow. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. Burn an envelope found in the study. 3 a.m. Cover the mirror in the storage room. 4 a.m. ... 5 a.m. End of the vigil. Oh, okay, 10 p.m. So that means it's clap, clap, bow, bow. Let me inspect his foot. I saw his foot twitch very slightly. I mean, I hit it. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. You've prayed enough. Oh, okay. Oh, you already copied. Oh, I'm not reading the bottom. That's why I'm so confused. Okay. We shall continue to explore. You feel watched. Retreat from the room, -2 reason. Cool. All family members are gathered near the fireplace. You can tell everyone is waiting for the dawn. The guests seem strangely uninterested in this vigil. You should explore more and learn what you can. Light up the fireplace. Oh yeah, it's 11. Perception check failed. Come on. You couldn't find any firewood to add to the fireplace. Storage room. You shudder instantly. You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Got a new item, meat cleaver. Okay, speed is 90. It's a little slow. Only slightly. It's the same as our branch damage. Accuracy is a little bit less. Extra damage against human and monster enemies is pretty great. The branch is just fast to equip, which was good because it was improvised. That seems pretty good, actually. Can't click on anything else in here. Okay, let's go back to the corridor. It's 11. We failed to light up the fireplace. So I guess we just wait till 12. Putting your hand in that hole was a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Venomous. Venomous. I wasn't gonna eat the spider. Bite. Hopefully it'll go away on its own. Oh, the body is missing. Where is everybody? It seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Unsettling? I don't know, man. I think I'd like to look at that shadow. I can't very well pray over the body now, can I? Nothing I can do in here. Alright, we continue. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Plus 2% doom. That bite mark is getting worse with each day. It's now an infected wound. I don't have any way to heal that. You manage to find one of the guests. They are shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere. But should you risk getting yourself lost? We already got the best guest. We're good. Okay, it's 2. That is time to burn an envelope found in the study. It takes you some time, but you finally find an envelope. Following the instructions, you burn it without opening it. I feel weird following obscure orders. Cover the mirror at 3 a.m. That's not normal. Kill them. What do I do, Lord? Corrupt them all. Do we just keep going? I guess I just keep going. The next thing is 3 a.m. Okay. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, you could have sworn one of them blinked. Killer vampire. Killer vampire bites you in the arm. That can't be good. Just hit. Save? Yeah. That wasn't too hard. The other guest is now safe with you. The whole building cracks and moves. I'm scared of what will come next. Uncover the mirror in the storage room. We're in the storage room. I don't think I have a way to interact with the mirror. Not a lot of things I can do. Yeah, wardrobe's empty. No, that's not it. And that's still nothing, so we continue. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. Why would I scare it off? Like it was probably a bug. We get an item. As the vigil nears its end, we get a nice ring. The whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. Ooh, equip +1 jewelry or use to gain 2 funds. We need that charisma. Wait. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages get slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Okay. Sacrifice the guest. Carve the cursed symbol. Okay, I don't want to kill the guests. We should try to avoid that. The bloated corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. The contract is not over yet. Horrible old man. Cheated death twice. Ooh, each attack deals 1 doom. That's scary. 42 HP. Alright, let me think. So, well, I guess I don't know how much damage I'm dealing each turn, do I? 5. He counts as a human. He doesn't do anything. Oops, I accidentally saved nothing. Floats around you. Okay, I think we got him. So let's just guarantee our next 2. To gain a new level, press the flashing button. Yeah, we got enough! Running shoes don't do anything for us. Hot bath. Improved resting at home. Kind of good. Art knowledge. +1 perception. I think I kind of want to just like crank perception a little bit. So we can kind of like succeed at something, right? The contract is void. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the grass. The old mansion is nowhere to be seen. Next to you are the other guests, as confused as you. Everything feels like a bad dream. Was the man claiming to be your granduncle really trying to cheat death itself? You and the other family members finally exit the forest and leave the nightmare of it behind. One thing is certain though, you will never open any more letters by law firms from Tokyo. Vicious version of a violent vigil. Ending A. Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, plus 30 XP. There's still hope, minus 5 doom. Tireless, plus 1 reason and stamina. And time passes, plus 1 day. The old god stirs. The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Heart of Darkness. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. Is that bad? That might be bad. Another key. Okay, let's get that reason back. Nothing there. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons, who can cure any health problem. I mean, where's our status? We got 2 health problems. One of them involves long peg ramen. I think I can just sell this thing. Yeah. And this is kind of useless. So that would just... we'll hold on to it. Alright. I only have 1 left. I might as well just do it. Yeah. Alarming account of abnormal arms. I want to take a few more bites. Oop. Every now and then I bump the mic and I'm like, oh no, I made sound. And then it's just me saying, oh, that makes the sound. Delicious. Ah. Alright, alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed, with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. Okay, another town incident. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats? Investigate the hospital location twice to complete this quest. I mean, when I get to that hospital, I know what I'm doing there. In fact, I guess it doesn't... Yeah, let me just do that. Let me do that first. Many sick people are waiting to be examined by the overworked hospital staff. Still have some time before you're asked to the office. Move to corridor A. Venture further down the corridor. A nurse walks past you in a hurry. I'm just gonna go to the doctor's office. The emergency department is crowded as a direct result of the weird things happening in your town. You finally are asked to the doctor's office. Now, how can I help you today? I need to cure this infected wound, for sure. Hasty aid. When taking stamina damage in combat, replace hasty aid with a new random injury. That's not great. And this is a mental... Oh, this is a... Hunger's a curse, not even an injury, so... Alright, well, I guess that'll have to do. At least this isn't an instant debuff, so... But... Yeah, I mean, the first time anybody's dealing stamina damage, we are getting something. But I guess we can always just go over there. Costs Doom to even go to the shop. We're good. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. Better hurry out of here. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Unless... And nothing ever happens here, huh? Mail day. When you stop by home to pick up your lunchbox, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Let's read them. We fail. We don't know how to read. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. That by that much? You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. Got a little picture up there. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. It deals reason damage and a lot of it. It's Twisted Corpse. This attack can't hurt a ghost enemy. Okay, we can clap. Part of a ritual. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Oh, you can just pray to get a stamina. Oh, to trade 2 reason for a stamina. Huh. Burn a material offering in an attempt to appease the ghost, dealing 6 damage. Cost a fund. Sever their ties to our world with the meat cleaver. Oh, we can just attack. So let's see, that's 5,000 claps. Doesn't look like that has accuracy, just 4 damage. So that'd be 8. It would take us 3 turns. We lose 4 stamina in the reason in the process. Whew. But I don't think we're going to be able to do quite enough that way. It didn't... Oh, okay, no, it did work. The corpse twists his head in an unnatural way. Alright, got him. But that did some damage. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. No, not this neighbor. Unfinished painting. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Success. Thank goodness. Charisma check. Success. Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. Yeah, that would have been some reason damage for sure. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear, and they give us a picture. Nice. Guess we still continue investigating. As you prepare a bath, like we went back and took another one, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. It is, because that heals our reason. Strength check success. Ice cold water revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation. I wanted some reason back. But it is giving us stamina. Dude, discipline is amazing. Someone peeking through. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's home. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Don't let him in? Oh, this was the encounter you could turn off, the apartment stalker. Was the clown too much for people? That would be kind of silly to have a clown toggle, but no like arachnophobia toggle. We've seen quite a few spiders already. All right. Oh god. Okay, we are gonna get an injury. Man, 28 HP. Okay, we got plenty of stamina. An old wound reopened. Alright, we got 2 injuries out of that? -1 stamina each investigation? Holy crap! +1 knowledge until the end of the current mystery. Okay, that's not that bad. I mean, it's not good, but I mean, my knowledge was already pretty low as it was. Okay, we gotta go take care of that as soon as possible. Okay, this guy might be just one more. Got him. Wait, what's that? Baseball bat, let's go. All right. Damage is the same. Chance to hit is a little bit is quite a bit better. But this one deals bonus against human and monster enemies. And that has been pretty great. Hospital, please. It's replaced with badly bruised. -1 strength till end of current mystery. Okay, that's not so shabby. Let's check the building plan to find out if there is a place where all the vents connect. Mr. Ooh, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Share your experience. Let him come up with his own stuff. What's that picture? You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly, you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Uh-oh. It's up there. Oh no, my Dune is at 41%. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? Alright, to the boiler. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert. His elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You're questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Alarming account of abnormal arms. Ending A. Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, 30 XP. There's still hope, -5 doom. Tireless, +1 reason stamina. Time passes, +1 day. New level. You advance to the next XP level, choose one perk. Okay, so fast swimmer. Faster offensive actions, kinda good. Hot bath, improved resting. Outdoorsman, +1 luck. Attuned with the rhythm of natural life. Is luck even a stat? I feel like this is good. I don't know how much faster. I want to go higher on perception. Like, nothing gets past me. I mean, maybe I should do reason. Now let's make sure we don't fail our perception checks, like, ever. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. Okay, be careful downtown. Another key. Let's get in the bath. We are definitely going to be taking a cold shower. The TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims. There are way too many tentacles. Alright, we've done all of these. There's just one left in the middle. Did anyone else see that? I, like, tabbed back. There was like a guy on the screen. Very funny. Okay, did I want to sell this bat? It's not bad. Like, it's pretty accurate. But I haven't been missing with this, so I don't think it's a problem. They are different damage types. I think the cleaver's been fantastic. All right, mystery to investigate. Wait. Is that not? I guess that means we go to the lighthouse. Oh, because the last one's unlocked already. All right, in we go. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things. That whoever, or whatever, It's behind the weird events. Must be on the highest floor of this place. And you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. I think I can afford a little bit of doom. I think our status is pretty good right now. Okay, I can see we can just kind of... Alright, that'll be enough. You are stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. -2 reason. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. I mean, I clearly don't have an option. Please, no injury. You've managed to locate this door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens, +10 XP. Good. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Okay. Not enough knowledge. You grab the rods, I see. So it's... We're going through our checks. We did a charisma check, a knowledge check, or not even checks, just tests. Charisma test, knowledge test. I don't know what that other one was. Maybe it was a dex test? You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except one. Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. Alarm account of abnormal arms. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Okay, so I recognize 3 of those. Am I just select the select the title of the second mystery you investigate. I should try reading. Okay. I did the bulletin first. And then I believe I did the mermaids. Yes. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and, with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you are stuck. Wait a minute. Select the second enemy you fought this run. I think it might have been the glued corpse. Together was the boss of the first investigation. Glued corpse. Did I fight that during the bulletin investigation or during the mermaids? Oh, you can't go too far back. Found it in an alley when I was investigating. It was one of the first enemies I fought, I think. No, it was together. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The photos suddenly disappear, so does the door, allowing you to continue. It was during the mermaids, then. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. I do not have a light source. I guess that would be a reason to go to the shop. You decide to brave the veil. You finally emerge a while later, safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. We did it. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. You'll stir in its slumber again and again, until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. Congratulations, you survived. Difficulty level skeptic. Equipped meat cleaver, nice ring. We did it. We solved 4 mysteries, saw 33 new entries, encountered 8 new enemies, unlocked 6 new achievements. If I had known that was going to be that short, I probably wouldn't have. I thought it was going to be a whole new investigation and then the lighthouse, but no, it was just the lighthouse. Alright, that's super cool. I'll definitely be coming back to this. This is probably going to be like... So what I want to... Well, I guess what I want to do with Sunday stream is just kind of like... have like a rotation. Like just kind of play what I feel like playing for the most part, but like if there's anything like kind of creepy that anybody has as a suggestion, I'd also do stuff like that. I also have like a few games on my list that I would like to try at some point. Let me look. So extra, yeah. Let me see the achievements I got. This is for my friends. As Aiko, defeat the mad janitor. Say hello, meet your other neighbor. Oh, it unlocked an outfit. Mori K. Complete a restless. Complete a playthrough without resting. I mean, I rested at the end. Fit Girl. Complete a game with the second character. World saved. Oh, these unlock things. Unlocks Ikumi, Mori K, challenges, cursed cartridge. Win your first. Wow. Win your first playthrough. No, okay, that must mean win for the first time, not like you get one shot at this forever. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Eldritch Backstory 1. Win a playthrough using World of Horror Backstory. I want to see like how rare they are. Endings Encyclopedia. So yeah, there were a bunch of endings that we didn't get for a lot of things. Yeah. And there are still a lot of stories. And there are stories you can download, like people can make them. Maybe someday someone will make custom content for this game for me, personally. Who knows? So that's super cool. I like the okay, yeah, customize the playthrough. I like this format too. So like these first two, I guess, are just this is a tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. So I think Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors was the demo that was released a while back, like before the game released, obviously. Because I vaguely remember that, but a lot of the other stuff I do not remember. So I think we did that one, or I think I did that, with probably with friends way back. So this would be like the introductory adventure, and then quick play just lets you kind of do something random. Death mode random, death mode last stand. Starting new encounters will kill you if you drop below 1, but you can drop to -5 during combat. Try to recover stuff, I guess. Dropping below 1 stamina or reason will kill you immediately, just like in real life. Difficulty. Skeptic. Get the full gameplay experience with a selection of tiny changes to make the dreadful town of Shiokawa a more hospitable place. Initiate. Something weird is happening here, but I'm sure that together we can deal with it. Cultist. Evil forces are gathering around Shiokawa. Let's hope we can make it out alive. So I guess, oh yeah, story, easy, normal. So yeah, this was on Skeptic, which means that it was story difficulty. Wow. True Believer. We can't save everyone, but we have to try. Harbinger of Doom. This place is doomed. Flee while you still can. Okay, so yeah, that's like Babby mode. timeline. Start your playthrough. Okay. Timeline A and timeline B. Let's see. World of Horror. Timeline choice determines changes in mysteries and their endings. Occult capital of Japan. Every year, our city is visited by hundreds of tourists interested in the paranormal. Weird. Oh, standard and Halloween. Huh. Is there like no back button like anywhere in this game? It's just not a thing that they do. Surely. What's in the challenges? I don't know. Still don't know what this does. So it kind of just starts a new thing. Select your challenge. Going cold turkey. I think I've chosen the worst time to quit. Automatically discard all acquired cigarettes. Start with a bottle of water instead. So I guess these are just specific scenarios.